Do. She said, "Well, put me together something nice, and I think we've got a good start here." And she says, "Make it cute." So, welcome back to the channel. This episode, we're going to build another system, and why not another 14th gen Intel system? Um, if you've been following along on the channel, and I hope you have, you see that I've built a lot of 14th gen systems. They're still making these CPUs. They're still solid systems, efficient, quick, as long as you can keep them cool. That data's out there. Come check it out. But this build has got a very specific purpose. We're not building a fast gaming PC. We're not going for the latest crypto to process video and 3D rendering. No. This is a very special purpose. The missus got a new job, and she's doing more of a remote type of work. And she has a laptop, but that laptop's showing some age. And I let her borrow one of my systems, and it ran stable. Go figure. And it was very smooth. And she wants to put together something, not necessarily an i9 system, because I don't really believe we need that, but we did need a decent workstation that's going to be able to run multiple applications logged into a secure server, and be able to bounce around back and forth multiple monitors, that kind of thing. So what we're going to do, she said, "Well, put me together something nice, and I think we've got a good start here." And she says, "Make it cute." So I don't know. I'm not used to cute, but we were going to use the Thermaltake, the tower system, but this one is not going to do. There's already a system in this one, and an all black chassis is not going to work. This is the penthouse system, and we want to try something a little different. So she's picked out something kind of nice. Let's try this. Oh, this qualifies cute. I don't know, it is kind of neat. So we're doing a mini ITX build here in a custom color from Thermaltake. They have a lot of neat colors out right now. She really was gravitating toward this particular combination. And you can see we've got a combination of some black components and white components. The board is going to be black. It's an ASRock Z790i Lightning Wi-Fi. That's a nice board. I've got it in another one of my systems, and I thought, it's already a tried setup. Let's go ahead and run with it. And then we're going to pair that with an i5-14600K, 32 gig of memory. We're going to try this Corsair AIO. Now, I'm not a huge AIO fan, honestly. I custom water loop everything, so I'm hopeful this is going to work. So I was going to go a different situation, I was going to go a different path and still use a custom water loop, but that option didn't pan out. I'll show you what that was going to be here in a minute. But we've got some white fans that will go really well sitting on the back wall here, and I've got white fans on top of the black radiator, lighten up the inside of the case, and still lean over to have black tubing to the black board. So it's going to be a white-black mix in here. I think it's really going to turn out great. We'll see how this goes. But again, we'll have some good Christmas tree lights here on the memory as well as on top of the CPU pump. So I think it's going to be a clean install. If you notice, there's no GPU. I think we'll be able to run the dual monitors and everything off of the motherboard with the integrated graphics. And I think that's going to provide her enough horsepower to get all of these apps running smoothly. So we'll see how this pans out. Come hang out with us. We're going to build this. We'll be right back. Before I go, I want to show you what the other option was. That instead of this AIO, I want to let you know what I was trying to use. Okay, and we're back. What I really wanted to use instead of an AIO was still a custom loop, but get an integrated pump, radiator, fan combo. So I saw this item from Barrow, and I was told this would fit a 360 radiator. So we'll see how that works. But when I got this particular item, I was so excited to use this. And it has the pump and everything on top, integrated fans. It's pretty thick, so I don't know if that would have fit. But what my mistake was thinking that it's going to be a 360, but not much longer, but it really is. And that's not going to fit in the case. So that's really disappointing, because this would have allowed me to use custom water blocks. If this ended up getting a GPU, you could have put a GPU water block on something and plumbed it right in very easily. And I just like the idea of having custom loops much better than an AIO, not an AIO fan. When this particular setup was on my i7 in the sim rig in my very first build, I don't think I had good contact or something, because the temps would go up and spike and throttle at 100 degrees. So I'm going to say I didn't get good contact. I'm going to try to reapply this, and it's going to run on an i5, so it's not going to be as hot. But if I see temps creep up, I'm going to ditch this and we're going to go with something else, because we are going to keep them cool. I have expectations, right? You've seen how I run my systems. My i9 14900KS with my custom loop doesn't cross 60 degrees, running wide open with my editing and all of my tasks. So it's possible to keep these cool. You just got to get the right combination to do it. So with that, this is going to go back, unfortunately. This is from Performance PCS. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't have a sponsor yet. Hey, taking offers. Apply in the email below. Right? So this is going to go back. They have a smaller version that I might pick up instead of the 360. I believe they got a 240. It might fit and give the versatility of putting it in a 360 millimeter location. I don't know. We'll see what I plan to do here. But I thought that this was a really unique product that unfortunately I didn't get to use. I even tried this in another one of my full-size Corsair cases, another build that I was working on, and it didn't even fit in a full-size case. So I don't know what case this goes in. If anyone's used this product, and let me, share your images and what case you've used. I'd love to see this thing in action. I was really excited to use it. Nonetheless, let's get this other system built and see if we can't put it through its paces. Stick with us.
So yeah, this was an easy build compared to the custom loops that I'm used to building, but the AIO, not as effective. I ran a Cinebench R23 10-minute, and the temp did spike toward the end. It hit 90 degrees. It's not likely that she's going to be pushing the system that hard with her day-to-day activities, but I'm going to monitor this and check this out. But this was fun, so I guess this was a cute build, just like her. So that's all for now. You guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe. God bless.